Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to make this video because I've been holding on using my Radiance and we are almost close to getting capped out at 600,000. We used it once already to get some like catalyst, and it wasn't a big one. It was just one time, like a one purchase. And so this is the big purchase that I'm going to be doing. So I wanted to make a video, catch up on the, the Radiance and kind of what you're using your Radiance for. Let me know in the comments. But I was waiting for this moment because I was waiting on the heat waves, 4th of July deals that were going to be happening, and they are active now. And I wanted to see what I was going to pick up from them. As you can tell, my units are completely gone. So we did go really hard. We still have the final milestone to be able to hit. I think that's called milestone 8 or 9 when it comes to the builder package, or tier 8. So it's 8, number 8. When it comes to the builder package thing. So we are trying to get a little bit more units because that costs almost 10k units and we're at almost 8k. We got days to get it. I still haven't picked up any cash deals, so we can also get some units from there. But looking at the package, actually, because that is going to take into what I want to do. I was talking in the live stream. If you weren't there, let me catch you up. This is kind of like the way I was going to go with the package. And after like looking at it, thinking about it, and I was like, okay, 106 stones. It actually does provide a lot of value to me. I still need Yelena to 6,200, and as you guys know, prestige is like a very important thing for us here at Relax as we try to stay in that top 5, especially with the rewards that like the Alliance is getting from AQ. And so I need to get my Yelena to 6,200. Now, fortunately, I had some generic, a little bit of skill, and I was able to take her to like 147. So that's where she's sitting at right now. And I was like, okay, that's enough. And then the rest, it would go to Nick Fury. I like Nick Fury, and he needs to be 6,200. But I completely forgot I had Radiance. How did I forget I had Radiance? So if I were to go this route, which is ideally the better option, if you're going to be spending almost 10,000 units, that means you get like almost 2 rank 4s, because the fully generic 3 to 4, the fragments, the catalyst, sorry, that you're gonna get here, unfortunately it's not a fully like rank 4, so it's not like 3 catalysts, or it should have been like 1.5. This should have been 1.5 and 1.5 to, if you were to get this, you get another rank 4, but Kabam chose not to do that. We'll talk another video about how like these deals are a bit held back, a bit like there's a lot to take in, but they're not the best for sure. And so that's not the point of this video, but the point of this video is my Radiance. So this is kind of the direction I want to go. And yes, that is not all the resources you need to rank up a champion to rank 4. You still need the other catalyst. And so yeah, you're just getting a portion of what you need. But all that being said, I can get the 3rd here with 125,000. And that gets me another rank 4. So that's kind of like the strategy that I'm basically going to go with. And because we're not going to be getting those 100 skill 6 stones, and 6 stones are extremely important right now for me. Luckily, Radiance has 6 stones in it. And so here we get a batch of 5 per purchase. And if you max it out at 10, which is the limit, you basically spend 70,250 Radiance. And so that is what I'm going to be doing. And let's go ahead and hit commit purchase. Oof. That hurts. Okay, but it resets in 11 days if we need to buy some more. But when it comes to values and items and resources and everything else, I think overall the T7 is incredibly good. The amount of alphas that you're gonna be able to get through here is really good. Of course, Kabam is also selling some alphas right now in their bundles. I mean, 1 is not much. Is there any other that they have? I thought it was, oh, okay. So it's just the one, the Peter Parker wallet. So I guess you have to buy that multiple times to be able to get more. But you get actually, okay, like 1.5. But by 2, no, it's still not that good. All right, yeah, anyways, we'll come back and do another video about that. But the whole point here is use item. Actually, let's look at it this way. Champion info, and then we got use item. So 147. We're gonna load all 50 into her. and 197, guys. Okay. We are basically I had to use my fingers there, 3 stones away from maxing her out. And so I can get those on the daily. I can get those. Actually, we can get those right now. I think there's a sigil, if I'm not mistaken. And okay, now it's 16 days. Okay, we can't get it from there. But what about the trade-in? Okay, it took me a minute to find this out, to find where it was at, because I haven't visited this section for quite a minute. And so there is some stamps I've been sitting on for a very long time, just in case I need something. So we have 70 stamps, and we've had these for a very long time when I was picking up the dailies. So we're gonna, on the Valiant, purchase this, and use up 7 of our stamps, which is a lot. And ideally, you know, I was saving these for this. For the Titan, the 2000 Titan shards, because I'm like, hey, if I ever need it, I'm 2000 away, I can just buy a stamp or trade in my stamps for it. But this is the lowest amount of, you know, obviously compared to what we're having now, like the Radiance store and all this stuff. When it comes to like trading in your stamps, keep in mind those stamps cost $5 a day to be able to get it. And so you need to trade in a week's worth of stamps here. So we are going to get the 5-6 stones just because I want to max her out immediately. Again, the prestige inside the race right now with other alliances, everybody's getting the Yelenas, everybody's going the 6 stones is extremely important. And so I want to get that out of the way. So we're going to feed the final 3 6 stones for Yelena to get SIG 200. And let's take a look at what that does to my prestige. That puts me over 36,000, and then showcasing my rank 4s here. Got every single rank 4 that it requires when it comes to prestige. Of course, that's always the race at the moment, especially with the Radiance being such a great item and resource for materials. So yeah, got Yelena, Onslaught. We just ranked up Jean Grey yesterday, so that's a lot of fun. I can't wait to like actually use her in Battlegrounds. It was actually pretty funny ranking her up and then having to fight her in Battlegrounds as a rank 4. Yeah, we completely lost, but it's okay. We got Dark Phoenix, we got Infamous Iron Man. So a very good selection of rank 4s, putting us again at 36,041. Now, the only thing that needs attention, since we have all the champions that are needed at SIG 200 rank 4, is going to be the relics. So the relics is what is going to distinguish one alliance from another. It seems to be like at the top when it comes to the competitive of prestige. It's everybody has the champions for the most part, and then everybody has them at SIG 200. And it's because of these events and because of the way people have been kind of focusing on 6 stones, generic 6 stones into these champions. And that's kind of like, it's kind of almost like a given. If you want to join in one of these high competitive, high rewarding alliances out there in the world, then yes, focusing on SIG 200, the prestige champion is going to be important. But yeah, 36,041 total summoners prestige is pretty nice, sitting in really nice. And yeah, we're looking at the relics. And so when I mentioned the relics inside the Heatwave cell, Kabam is selling some relic bundles, and they're targeting the players that are chasing and competing in that aspect of prestige with this bundle. I mean, you can't believe you can buy this 4 times. And if you buy this 4 times, by the way, it gets you to, like in the web store, to another Titan Crystal, I think it is. But I have a budget. My initial budget was $200 for this event. And I'm considering possibly going a little bit over it, but not like maxing out the store 100%. I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, we can't do that right now. So we got to be smart. If I was in a different situation where we could, I totally would. And I have in the past, but right now we just got hit with so many different things. And so, yeah, we got to take care of that first. And then when we can, unfortunately the timing of this event just dropped in the time where we just weren't expecting other things. And then that we got hit with that. So yeah, we're going to look at possibly an Odin. And if I stay with my budget at just strictly 200, then it would be the relics and the Odins. But if we go a little over, just it might be the relics for sure, and we'll probably open that to see kind of what we get out of these nexus. Hopefully we can get something that helps us and we don't need to buy another one. These awakening gems, I don't know, man. I'm just been, because I've been buying these in the past. We were sitting at max and I don't have anything to awaken, so that kind of sucks, and we can't even do anything with the overflow. So but this has a good amount of value for me when it comes to the rank ups, again, getting us again closer to that other rank up. And you know, maybe we can sit on the Radiance a little bit more, or just that would give us 1.5, so we would be 1.5 away from another rank 3 or rank 4. I've been calling it rank 3 all of last night. But guys, let me know your thoughts on your build of so far the 4th of July. This is not a 4th of July video, but more of a Radiance. But even though we are combining both because of I was waiting until the 4th of July deals to show up for us to spend our Radiance. I still have an eye on that mastery point. Oh, man, I really wanted that mastery point, but the T7s, that is looking really good. And we can literally buy 3 of them. That's insane. That's another rank 4. So we have plenty. We just got to figure out what we need to do and what we're going to want to do and focus correctly. All right. Take care, guys. Radiance video done. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.